Everybody, welcome back to Horror Trans. My name is Stephanie Bree, transgender woman. I talk about all things horror. I took a week off because I needed to process the election results because as a trans person, But I talked about that last week. We're good to go. Today we're talking about Insidious Chapter 2. Insidious is not, in my understanding, in the Conjuring universe, but it's made by a lot of the same people that make the Conjuring universe films, which is confusing because it has a very Conjuring vibe. I really liked the first Insidious, and I think I've already talked about it. I hope I have. If not, I'll have to go back and revisit it. But it literally picks up right where the first one left off. Like, it doesn't skip a beat. And this one goes into a lot more of the backstory of the entity that is haunting the family. And also the main character's personal backstory and history and things like that. And so, it really elaborates on a lot of things we didn't get in the first movie. And I enjoyed that. This one is actually scary, just like the first one. I would argue this one is actually a little bit scarier than the first one, so that might be a turnoff for some people and a plus for other people. I enjoyed it, but I do have a couple of nitpicks that I want to tackle. Not really spoilery too much, but I'm a trans person. I mentioned that at the top of the show. I mentioned at the beginning of every video, because that's my whole thing. And this is another one of those very similar to Silence of the Lambs and Psycho and Sleepaway Camp, where they have a person that is kind of sort of depicted as a trans person, but not truly. But they are the villain, again, in this movie, as is always the case with these types of horror movies that tries to depict trans people. Or gender non-conforming individuals. And this one has more in common, without getting into the spoilers, with Sleepaway Camp than it does Psycho or Silence of the Lambs. But it's on the same side of the tracks, as in it's on the wrong side of, how you talk about gender non-conformity. But it's not as blatant as some of those other movies, so I'll kind of put it out there as something that you're going to have to face if you watch this movie. But it didn't really diminish my enjoyment overall too much. I just hate it that horror films keep doing this. Because it's not good. But overall, I enjoyed this film. I think I liked it as much as the first one. I think these are both equally good. I can't say anything like overly negative about this film. I really enjoyed it, and I will definitely be watching the remaining Insidious films, as well as revisiting the first two from time to time. So I am absolutely rating this one as a buy. I enjoyed it tremendously. And I thought I had seen it, and then as I was watching it, I realized that I had started watching it on Netflix once, but I didn't finish it. Well, this time I did finish it. So this is a good movie. I think you should definitely check it out.